This message, I believe, is going to be more about someone on the outside of you. I think that whoever's going to resonate with this has to do with somebody that you're thinking of, someone on your mind, or someone you know. I don't know, but it's whoever they're dealing with. Okay, or it's they themselves. I don't know. Let's just say it like this. You're definitely on the outside of a situation, but somehow you knew one of these individuals. I don't know if you were with one of these individuals before. I don't know if it's a family member of yours that you used to connect with and now you're estranged from. I don't know if it's a friend that y'all were close at one time and now, betrayal. I don't know how you know one of these people, but you're not directly, or you will not be affected at all by this person, at least I should say ... anymore. So at one time you were heavily, or you could have been. This person is, oh man, I don't know how to put them into words without being, I'll say it like this. Have you ever heard this saying, they're your problem now? You can have them, you can keep them, okay? Somebody here should be very thankful that they're no longer involved with someone. Because whoever they're involved with now is like starting to see this person's true colors. So you may even still, not for all of you, but for some of you, you may miss someone, especially if it's like a family member, and maybe there was like issues with whoever they were with, or I don't know. This is a little confusing. There's a lot of people here. It feels like a lot. It feels like too many people involved, and doesn't feel like any privacy between people. It feels like a lot of gossiping. It feels like a lot of talking. It feels like a lot of chitter chatter. That's what it feels like to me. Again, I think that it probably was very hurtful to you, and that was not acknowledged, how much hurt and pain and abandonment and betrayal you felt regarding this situation, unless the whole message is reversed. Oh. Alarms going off. I don't know if you heard that on video. Either way, they may have got the first laugh, or they may have not felt anything up front. Maybe they still don't. Maybe it's somebody who still doesn't. Maybe they haven't, really truly, it's like they've just kind of not even had to answer for anything they've done. Maybe you felt like that, like, dang, I mean, it's nice that they can just go about their life and not really even care, or, wow. But and maybe some of you, this person will never wake up, or they'll never really truly see. But whoever they're involved with is starting to see. Oh, wow. Like they're seeing somebody's true colors here. And it is almost like a shift in energy, or a shift in karma, if you will. Like it's as if it's a blessing. It's been a blessing to you. Even if you did get hurt in the process of something, it's a blessing. Some of you, this is coming. It will be a blessing the moment that you choose to release someone fully and accept that things happened the way they happened, although it was wrong. And it was like you weren't even, like your feelings weren't even validated for some of you. But either way, I'm telling you guys, like, I'm hearing thank your lucky stars. I'm going to write that down. Thank your lucky stars. Some of you could be connected to an Aquarius. That's not for everybody. When I see stars, I think of Aquarius. Taurus. Thank your lucky stars that you got out of a situation, or that something happened the way that it did, or that you're no longer in contact with someone, although I mean, it just feels like you were completely there, like you were in it. Some of you, this was not romantic. This was like a family member, which hurts even worse sometimes, you know? But it was just like, wow. Like, awful. Like, they have no clue. And I don't want to stay on that too much, because I mean, you've probably felt it enough. You're the one having to live it, and you're the one experiencing it or had experienced it. But I'm just wanting to acknowledge your feelings right now, because I can feel it. And it's awful how you were done. And that it was just like almost somebody just didn't even really acknowledge it. Even if they acted like they did, some of them did. But it's like, it's not true. Did they even feel anything? Did they even feel sorry? You know, so I don't want to stay on that, but I'm just letting you know I acknowledge your feelings and they're valid, because you were completely, it was like dismissed, really. Like, some of you, it's somebody, I don't know, or if this is not your story, which it very well could be, some of you have witnessed this in another person that you have a lot of respect for. You love this person, you care for them. I don't know if you love them romantically, but maybe it was a friend of yours, but you realize that they were really dismissed, maybe even by somebody you know. That's the rice. The rice is done. But anyway, so basically this entire message today is in regards to the fact that whoever is involved with someone is living a nightmare, really. They're living a nightmare. They're realizing that they're dealing with somebody who's not the greatest person, you know, and they have a lot of unaddressed issues, which don't we all? We all have issues, but this person is not willing to listen. They're not willing to, they're just, it's hard to put them into words, really, without just being hateful. And I'm not trying to be hateful. I feel like this person has enough hate in their heart. I mean, I can feel it. I feel like when they walk into a room, people can feel it. Maybe not up front, but eventually they can feel it. That this is someone who has a lot of hatred in their heart, but it's self. It's self-hatred. They tend to trauma bond with people too, or it feels like a leech, like a tick or a leech, something like a parasite, something that can attach to people quite easily, and they tend to attach to people who will give and give and give and give to them. And if this person gives at all, it's really just an illusion. The only thing that, it's like they can mirror people. I'm not saying this is a bad person. They could use just a lot of work or a lot of therapy, but even if they've tried those things before, it may have just been to like convince another person that they're doing the work, but they're not actually doing it. You see what I'm saying? Like this is a pretty negative individual, and we can all be negative. So let me be fair. We can all be negative, but they're just very difficult. They're a very difficult individual, and they like to isolate people away from their friends, from their family, or they like to isolate people in the sense that they like to keep people at arm's length, although they're very convincing that they love them, but they like to keep them away from certain aspects of their life. So there's parts of this person that they never truly reveal. I don't know. It feels very heavy, but anyway, this individual is, I don't know if they themselves are going through hell right now, because I don't know how aware they are. They don't feel very aware to me. Whereas whoever's involved with them, or maybe it's somebody who's been involved with them and you got out of it. Maybe you started to date this person, marry this person, you got with this person, and then you're like, okay, you know, I don't know. Or maybe they left you. I don't know. Either way, it was a blessing in disguise. You can thank your lucky stars, because whoever still is involved with them or is involved with them now, they feel stuck with this person, or they feel like they're starting to see this individual's true colors, and it's almost like they don't know how to get out of it, or maybe they understand why you had to, or if you weren't the one that wanted to, but this person ended up betraying or leaving you. Whoever's stuck with him now, or whoever got with him and is stuck with him now, or they feel that they are stuck, they're looking at you like, be glad that it didn't work out, or be glad that you aren't connected to this person anymore, because I can tell why this is not a good individual to be involved with, because they are very difficult to be around. Someone here is very choosy with their words. They're very careful. You see how I'm talking this whole time? Like, I'm usually not this careful with my words. It's just so like, I don't know why someone feels that they need to do that here. It's as if they have to be very careful, or they feel that they need to be careful. I don't know. It's clicky to me. It feels very clicky. You know what I'm seeing right now? The vision I'm getting? A clicker earring. You ever seen that? If you guys don't know what a clicker earring is, Google a clicker earring. How they click. That's what I'm seeing. That's what Spirit's giving me right now in my mind's eye. This person, it's like a little click. You may have even felt completely like ganged up against to a degree, or just like they got to all click together, or they two, whoever, the two of them, if it's only two, or a group of them, or a family of them, or friends of them, click together, and you were just kind of, but it's a miserable click, let me tell you. It's a click that it's like it can't get uncluck. It's a click that can't get uncluck or unstuck. It's like a piece of jewelry that's been lodged into the ear, or been lodged into some sort of open wound. It's like a wound, that just never heals. It's just a constant. That's how it feels to me. And you were almost saved from this by being cast out of it. This is not everybody's story, not this message. I know it's not, I'm aware. I was getting a couple of different ones for Taurus, but this one has stood out the biggest to me. It's just a deep, intuitive knowing that you can thank your lucky stars. I'm hearing you can say that again and again and again, because you were almost like saved from a situation. Granted, I'm hearing something to do with those things. Whatever that means. You were, you dealt with it for a bit, This could even be a work situation for some of you guys. Like, maybe some of you worked somewhere and you left, and somebody who either visits there often, or knows somebody who's still there, or actually works there themselves, or works for this place or something, I don't know, still connected somehow to the place. They're thinking this about you. Like, they're starting to see that you were better than that place. You deserved better. At first they didn't know, or at first they went along with it, or at first they turned a blind eye, whatever it is. But now they're starting to see why you left, or that it's a good thing that you left, or they're like taking your side. It's almost as if somebody here is like energetically taking your side, or seeing your side of things, or realizing why you did what you did, or realizing that you were done wrong if you didn't do anything. Maybe you were forced out, pushed out, left with no other choice. I don't know. But they're starting to see, someone here is realizing you were done wrong. Maybe even somebody's realizing that they did you wrong and not giving you a chance, and not giving you a fair shot. Vice versa. Alright guys, we're going to leave it there. I'm going to keep these a little shorter so I can be more efficient today. I've had a lot going on with my family, as you guys know. If you're new here, check back a couple of videos, you'll see I've had just a lot going on, but I just want to get where we can get, and let you guys know I'm here for you. So you're worth more than somebody wanted you to believe, or wanted you to feel, or people, a company. And somebody's gonna see it, like they shouldn't have done you the way they've done you, or that another shouldn't have done you the way they've done you. Alright guys, love you so much. Talk to you later. Bye.